Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Honorable Judge, we are kinetic minds consisting of Diana Puji Lestari, Vanessa Ramadia, Reza Oktia Ramadhani, Naila Femadia Setyaningrum, and myself, Indira Cahyatri students from Universitas Negeri Malang. Today, we are honored to present our work entitled Eco-Cooling Brick, an environmentally friendly building material innovation designed to naturally reduce room temperature, save energy, and support sustainable development. In this presentation, we will explain the content of our research, covering the backgrounds, literature review, innovation concept, business feasibility, as well as environmental impact and implementation plan. Now, to begin, let us move to Chapter 1, the introducing and background of the eco-cooling brick. Next.
Okay, first, I will explain the background of our group. Global climate change has led to rising average temperature in various regions, including Indonesia. Data from Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency show that 2024 marked the highest average temperature in the last 4 decades, with an increase of approximately 0.8 degrees Celsius compared to historical averages. Indonesia has committed to reduce emissions through the Agency Nationality Determined Contribution, targeting a 31.89% reduction independently and 43.2% with international support by 2030. Achieving this target cannot rely solely on power sector transition but must also include energy-saving strategies at the user level. One effective approach is through the innovation of building material that naturally lower room temperatures, known as passive cooling system. In this context, building materials are needed that only process structural strength but also regulate indoor temperature without relying on electricity. One promising alternative is the use of environmentally friendly brick with high thermal insulation properties that can absorb and release heat more efficiently. This concept underpins the innovation of the eco-cooling brick, a fast brick made from a mixture of clay and natural fiber designed to create color indoor environment peacefully. The application of eco-cooling brick is expanded to afford a tangled solution to the challenge of global warming in the house sector. This product is also anticipated to become a new sustainable business opportunity for small and medium enterprises in the construction material sector. Therefore, a comprehensive a comprehensive study is needed on the innovation concept, business feasibility, environmental impact, and implementation plan to ensure widespread adoption and contributes to Indonesian low carbon development goals. Next.
Now, I'll briefly explain the literature review behind eco-cooling brick. First, from a sustainable business perspective, this concept combines profit, people, and planet. It supports a green economy by using local materials and creating economic value for the community. Second, regarding eco-friendly materials, eco-cooling brick use coconut fiber, rice husks, and a hollow design. This combination lowers thermal conductivity and can reduce wall temperature by about 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. Third, in terms of energy efficiency, using porous materials together with passive ventilation helps cut cooling energy composition by up to 40%, making indoor space naturally cooler. Finally, previous research support shows that adding organic fibers improve thermal insulation without compromising the brick strength. This gives a strong scientific basis for developing eco-cooling brick as a sustainable building materials. In short, these studies confirm the eco-cooling brick is not only environmentally friendly but also practical for energy efficient construction in tropical areas. Next.
Okay, next concept innovation. Eco-cooling bricks is an eco-friendly building material designed to reduce energy use from air conditioning in tropical regions. This brick uses in air cavity system and is made from coconut fiber, rice husks, and local clay. The combination of this natural material creates a porous structure with low thermal conductivity, low thermal meaning it can block heat from outside and keep indoor temperature cool naturally without using too much electricity. There are three main advantages of this innovation. The first is the thermal aspect. Eco-cooling brick absorb and release heat more slowly than traditional red bricks. This helps keep the room cooler for a longer time, even without relying heavily on air conditioning. The second advantage is the ecological aspect. The brick is made using agricultural waste such as rice husks and coconut fiber, which usually have little to no economic value. By using this material, the product help reduce waste and support sustainable construction practice. It also contributes to a circular economy where waste is turned into useful material. The third advantage is the socio-economic aspect. The production process is simple and low cost, so it can be done by local small business using basic technology. This not only makes the product more affordable, but also help empower local community and create new job opportunity. From a design perspective, eco-cooling bricks apply the concept of a passive ventilation bricks. The air cavities inside each brick work as channels for air circulation and also serve as heat insulation space. This design helped reduce the wall surface temperature by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius compared to solid bricks according to simulation data. In in consolation, eco-cooling bricks is more than just a building material. It's a real example of innovation that combines energy efficiency, environmental awareness, and community empowerment to create buildings that are cooler, greener, and more sustainable for the future. Okay, next. Okay, now I will explain the business feasibility of our innovation eco-cooling brick. This part includes four main aspects: market, technical, financial, and environmental social feasibility. First, market feasibility. Nowadays, many developers, homeowners want eco-friendly and energy-efficient buildings. The eco-cooling brick helps reduce room temperature naturally, so it can lower electricity use for air conditioning. Our main target market includes construction companies, greenhousing projects, and architect who focus on sustainable design. This shows that the product has strong potential and fits the growing demand for green materials. Second, technical feasibility. Technically, the eco-cooling brick is made from local clay mix with coconut fiber and recycled materials. The production process uses simple tools and local research, so it does not need expensive machinery. The bricks is durable, resistant to weather, and can be easily produced in larger quantities. Third, financial feasibility. From the financial side, this business is economically promising. To produce 1,000 bricks, the total cost is around 6 million rupiah, including materials, drying, and local transport. If each brick is sold at 8,000 rupiah, the total revenue becomes 8 million rupiah, giving a 25% profit margin or about 2 million rupiah net profit per cycle. The break-even point is reached after selling around 750 bricks, and the ROI can be achieved in about 3 months. If production increases to 2,000 or 3,000 bricks per month, the estimate annual profit could reach 50 or 70 million, which is very attractive for a small grain business. Lastly, environmental and social feasibility. This product reduces waste by using local and recycled materials, and it helps cut carbon emission by lowering the need for air conditioning. It can also open new job opportunities in local communities and encourage awareness sustainable construction practices. Next.
Okay. Next, I will explain the positive impact of the coconut fiber eco brick. This innovation brings several environmental and social benefits. First, it is environmental friendly, unlike conventional brick that require burning. The eco brick production process generates no carbon emission. This helps reduce air pollution and slow down global warming. Second, it promotes water utilization. Coconut fiber, which is often discarded as agricultural waste, is transformed into a valuable building material. This not only helps reduce organic waste but also creates no economic opportunity for local communities. It perfectly represents the idea of a circular economy. We waste the resources instead of throw away. Third, the eco-brick improve energy efficiency in buildings. The coconut fiber has insulating properties, keeping the room cool during the day and warm at night. As a result, it can reduce air conditioner be up to 30%, saving electric and lovely energy related carbon emission. And finally, this product supportive sustainability. It aligns with the green building concept and contributes to the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly Goal 11, Sustainable Taste and Communities, and Goal 13. The coconut fiber eco-brick is not only efficient but also a step toward long-term environmental perception. After discussing its positive environmental impacts, we move on the other important aspect, the educational potential of the ecobrick. Beyond its environmental benefit, the ecobrick also holds great educational potential. It serves as a real-life example of how agriculture waste can be transformed into a modern building material using simple technology. This product help raise public awareness about this importance of waste management and inspires a new mindset that waste is not something to throw away, but something that can be recycled and repurposed into something valuable. Three, four, the ecobrick is not just a business innovation, but also an educational tool that promotes harmony between development and environmental preservation. In another word, it's more than a brick, it's a symbol of sustainable innovation and environmental awareness. Okay, next.
So our implementation plan for eco-cooling brick is divided into four main stages. The first one is the research and prototype stage. Here, we focus on finding the best combination of clay, coconut fiber, and rice hulls. We run several lab tests to check the brick strength, water absorption, and how well it can reduce heat. Next is the pilot production stage. At this point, we produce the bricks on a small scale together with local craftsmen in Malang. The goal is to find out the real production cost, evaluate product quality, and see how the market responds. The third stage is market validation and partnership. In this stage, we plan to collaborate with housing developers, contractors, and government institutions. We also aim to apply for eco-friendly certification from organizations like GBSTI or BSN to strengthen the product credibility. And finally, the commercialization and scalability stage. Here, we'll expand production capacity, build brand awareness, and run digital marketing campaigns using the slogan "Cooler Homes, Cleaner Planet." We hope eco-cooling brick can be used in green campus or eco-housing project in the future. In short, through this first stage, our goal is to turn eco-cooling brick from just an idea into a real product that creates a positive impact on the environment. Next, I explain the challenge and solution of developing the eco-cooling brick. Starting with the challenge, there are 4 main points. The first challenge is the variation in clay quality. Sand clay from different regions has different composition and properties. It can affect the brick's strength and thermal performance. The second challenge is weather resistant. Because eco-cooling bricks use natural or semi-natural materials like clay and fibers, it can be vulnerable to extreme weather conditions such as high humidity, heavy rain, or strong sunlight. The third one is market education and acceptance. Many people still prefer conventional materials like regular bricks or concrete blocks because they are, they are cheaper and more familiar. Even though eco-cooling brick offer long-term benefits. And the last challenge is mass production. Producing this brick on a large scale requires proper facility, trained workers, and significant investment. Now, to the solution, we've also prepared several strategies. First, we plan to implement standardization and quality control to make sure every batch of bricks has consistent quality. Second, we will conduct environmental durability tests and add natural additives such as rice husks or bamboo fiber to make the bricks stronger and more weather resistant. Third, we'll focus on education and demonstration projects like building sample house and using digital media to increase public awareness. And finally, collaboration is key. By working with local factories, universities, and communities, we can make production more efficient and sustainable. In short, by addressing this challenge with the right approach, we believe a eco-cooling brick can truly become an innovative, eco-friendly building solution that benefit both people and the planet. Next.
Well, after listening to the expert for our group, we came to a conclusion. The development of eco-cooling brick represents a strategic response to the urgent challenge of energy-consumptive climate change and sustainable building practice in tropical countries like Indonesia. Through the use of natural materials such as coconut fiber and rice husks, this innovation provides a dual benefit. It reduces environmental impact while offering thermal cover without high energy costs. The feasibility analysis confirmed that eco-cooling brick has a distinct potential across market, technical, financial, and environmental dimensions. This is not only response to current house need, but also a practical embodiment of circular economy in place. Delivering local results of employing small producers, the innovation promote includes a recognition economic development. Moreover, this Business ideas support multiple sustainable development goals, particularly those related of affordable house, climate action, sustainable production, and innovation. The implementation of this innovation will facing technical and non-technical barriers can be realized through a combination of research-based refinement, institutional collaboration, and targeting public education. Eco-cooling brick is more than a contribution product. This is a catalyst for change in how we design, work, and live without ecological limits. So, that was a conclusion for our group. I hand it back to the moderator.
Okay, that concludes our presentation from Kinetic Minds on the eco-cooling brick and eco-friendly, energy efficient, and sustainable building innovation. We hope this idea can contribute to environmental improvement and inspire the growth of green business in the future. Thank you for your attention and your time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua.